Hello everyone, welcome to Lounge Talk with Miss Sunita. Lounge Talk is a weekly expression of opinions, ideas, and experiences from individuals making an impact in this world. The idea of Lounge Talk is to showcase the extraordinary steps these individuals have taken to make an impact in their world. Hello everyone and welcome to the Lounge Talk with Miss Sunita Siabine Chilaka. Today we'll look at decisions as a key ingredient in leadership. Because as a leader, the decisions that you make, good or bad, they have a huge impact in the future. So whatever decision that you make now as a leader, it has a very huge impact in the future. I once listened to one preacher who spoke of this story of a man who started a fire in the bush. So when he started that fire, it spread and the whole bush was on fire. So when this man was asked, why did you start that fire? Have you seen what this fire has caused? And this man said, I just started here where I am. So the person who spread the fire throughout the bush is the one who has a problem, because I'm not the one who had spread the fire throughout the bush. Me, I just started it where I am. Just like this man, this is the response that many leaders have. You make a decision, and when it affects everyone, you just say, no. I was just speaking. Or as many say, I was just joking. It's the people who took it. They're the ones who had fought. But remember as a leader that the decision that you make now has a huge impact in the future. So whatever decisions that you make, always remember that they'll have a huge impact in the future. Don't just think now, but think of the future. Look at your decision and say, this decision that I've made, will it have impact in the future? Or is it something that is destroying the future, the generations that are coming? Like this man, he started a fire because the fire spreads. In the bush, the fire will always spread. And he said, no, I just started where I am. I don't know who spread that fire. So it's important as you make these decisions that you ask yourself, is this decision that I'm making today, will it benefit the future generation? Or it is destroying now and the future? Like Adam and Eve, they made a decision. Even what they did, it affected humanity. Not just the two of them, but it affected humanity. And when the decision was wrong, Adam also blamed Eve. He told God, it is this woman that you gave me. Had it not been for this woman, this wouldn't have happened. But it all comes back to the moment of decision. Sarah and Abraham, God told Abraham that you will have a son. They didn't think of humanity. They didn't think of the future. So they took matters into their own hands and made a decision. Abraham ended up having a son with Hagar, which was not what God had planned, which was not what God was talking about. Then in the Bible, we also found a man called Nabal. In 1 Samuel chapter 25, from 1 forward, David sent greetings to this man. David meant something that was good. But in his response, Nabal insulted David, who never even wronged him. The decision that he took. He sent back the servants to go and tell David, after he had answered what he was not even supposed to answer, what not even David was expecting from him because of the wrong decision. So when the servant who was there heard all this, because this servant, I believe this servant knew that today's decisions affects tomorrow's circumstances. This servant knew that it will not just be Nabal who will suffer the consequences, but everyone, his household, the wife, children, even these servants would suffer greatly out of just the decision that one man made. So the servant went to the wife Abigail and explained to her. The servants explained everything to Abigail. Then Abigail realized also that the decisions you make now affects the future. They'll always affect tomorrow's circumstances. So Abigail was also aware, just like this servant, and immediately they thought of doing things right. They thought Abigail immediately prepared something to take to meet David. He didn't even tell Nabal that this is what I'm about to do. She made the right decision and said, I need to bring peace. Because that decision which Nabal made, everyone would have been affected. We're still watching the Lounge Talk with Miss Sunita. And we're looking at decisions as a key ingredient in leadership. So we continue with Abigail, that she prepared and went to meet David. She didn't even tell Nabal, but she made the right decision. This is a great lesson that we can learn from as leaders and would-be leaders, because of the decisions that you make affects tomorrow's circumstances. So Abigail prepared and went to meet David. And when she met David, verse 32, it brought that peace. So Abigail saved both her household and even David, because even David also made a wrong decision when immediately he heard that this is what Nabal has said. So everyone would have been affected. Even the future would have been affected. So when Abigail met David, this is what David said. He said, thank you for your good sense and for what you have done today, keeping me from crime of murder. Because David on that day would have committed murder. And from taking my own revenge, due to a decision that David made. So Abigail saved David also from making a wrong decision. So Abigail's right decision saved both her household and David's decision. So as a leader, we learn a lot from Abigail, that it's good to make the right decisions because they affect tomorrow's circumstances. So when making a decision, don't make decisions out of anger. As you are making a decision, make sure your emotions are in order before you make any decision. Because as a leader, the decision that you make today, either wrong, bad, or good, it will affect tomorrow's circumstances. So we learn a lot from Abigail, that it's always good to make the right decision. Put emotions in order for the sake of your followers now and the future generation. Anthony Robbins once said, it is in your moment of decision that your destiny is shaped. I'll repeat it again. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. The decisions that you make affect your destiny as a leader, even your followers, it affects them. So we learn a lot from Abigail. This is a scripture that as a leader you should read over and over again as you make those decisions. This has been the Lounge Talk with Miss Sunita Siabene Chilaka, and we'll continue with the same topic. God bless you.